the one and only Amir Ali. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate doing videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside of the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amir, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of that customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me. Mr. Amir, thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, like who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is this program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because questions were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a team.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you are ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your talks, always motivating me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back when I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, yeah, please, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm there, Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had that foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you want to become certified project management professional. Guys, welcome to this first question answer session of 2026. Extremely happy for all of you. Do put something message in your chat box where you from right now when you want to do PMP, etc., etc. Okay, so 8 days left in the batch program, and this coaching call is particularly special because when we did on Monday question answer session, there were few things I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to make sure you understand the nuances, how we worked into that. Okay, so few things I want to share here, and then we can take it from there. By the way, just to give you heads up, we have 12 PMPs in this year, and last year you already know 883 PMPs. And I'm gonna show you in between the video of 883 PMPs. But for that, let's first start discussing the things, how we move ahead. Okay, so I have already explained there are 3 things we need to do for PMP. Flow of PMP, the flow of PMP, time management, and things of those nature. Right? Today, I want to put one thing very important to you. Whenever you are solving PMP question, remember there will be multiple questions on conflict management. Can you put in the chat box what are the 5 stages of conflict? What are the 5 stages of conflict? What are the 5 stages of conflict, guys? Put in the chat box. What are the 5 stages of conflict? Okay. Hi, Chinu. Okay. Can see your message, guys. Five stages of conflict. Gee, what are the 5 stages of conflict? So, the most important thing whenever the conflict is, first problem to solve. That is the most important thing. It is called level 1 or first stages of conflict. I need to know that there is a conflict, we want to solve that problem. So problem to solve, that is the number 1 stage. Then it goes to disagreement. If the conflict is not resolved here, it goes to disagreement. Then contest, crusade, and then world war. This is important to know which level the conflict is whenever we are solving question answers. I'll come to that in more detail as we solve question answers, why I'm sharing it. So Rashid share here, problem to solve, disagreement, contest, crusade. Yes, Rashid, you are 100% right. These are the 5 stages of conflict. So let's go into that. Let's solve some question answers and then we'll take it from there on. Okay, where are my question answers? So we are at 35 question number. No, I did 5 more. Okay, question number I want to solve. Yeah, 33. This is one of my favorite questions. This relies you multiple way of thinking how to look into that. Do nothing, Zagam is saying, first level of conflict. Okay. What else can be the answer here? Do nothing, let the team first handle, intervene only when needed. Okay, okay, that's good. So can we take elimination technique, like go through every option, Aisha, Rashid, Zagam and everyone else? Why this is right, why this is wrong, what is the purpose behind it? Can you give me that? Why A is wrong, why B is wrong, why C is wrong? Question states that conflict between team and not impacting the project. Option A is like forcing your option. Good. Do nothing. Do not jump and set the ground rules. Act as a facilitator and not as a judge. Yes. Okay. You should not that take the decision one-sided. Can. It's a good answer, Jamal. I like the way you think. What else? So this is a very important question here. I like to say that as a PM, doing nothing is a job. Doing nothing is a very important job. Jamal, doing nothing is a very important job. You see, if something is working and you interfere in it, you break that thing. You break that momentum. Okay? We break that momentum. Of course, I cannot do that. This is eliminated. I hold it. I cannot take one side of the employee. But the important thing is to see as a project manager, what can you do? What is needed in this particular situation? Very important question. Many times people think that no, as a project manager, you have to do every time. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So B was the right answer. Now, I need you guys not only tell me, but also give me a keyword. How would you know? How would you know this is problem solving, this is smoothing, this is avoiding, this is accommodating? Okay, then I will explain you my 2 cents into it. Avoiding, accommodating, avoiding. I need to know what is avoiding, what is smoothing, what is problem solving, what is those conflict management techniques. What are those conflict management techniques? Jamal is saying smoothing. You see, this was not confronted about his readiness. Hassan is saying the sponsor was not confronted. As a PM, you did not issue the discuss. Okay, good. That's a good explanation. Very good. Second. Zohaib is saying accommodating. Okay. Now we will discuss how it can be any of the conflict management technique. It does not matter. The most important thing is that we need to see what is being said there. Okay. That is the most important thing. It can be any conflict management strategy. Okay. It can be any conflict management strategy. I need to see what the question is saying. I need to see how it can work into it. Okay. How it can work into that. I need to see that. Accommodate is to have both parties conflict and gestate. Smoothing is to discuss and delay. Avoiding, accommodating. Okay, let's go with that. So once you identify the conflict management, like what are the 5 level of conflicts? Once I have identified that, next stage is to basically look into that which conflict management technique is under my arsenal and how I'm going to use it. Concern for other. Here I care for other people. Concern for myself. Now, if I care for other people as well as I care for myself, okay, that's a win-win situation. I don't care about them, I don't care about myself, lose-lose situation. I care more about myself, win-lose. Lose. So these are all the conflict management options that can happen in a project. Okay. This one is very straightforward. I care more about myself, I force the solution, or I direct the solution. Do this. Do this, do that. Do this, do that. There is no confusion here. Okay. I think, okay, this needs to be done, do that. I think this needs to be done, do that. Forcing or directing. This is also clear. It is problem solving. We discuss with each other, we collaborate, even we confront, like there is something I need to confront to other person, still that is a win-win situation. We are solving the problem. We are helping them. We are not just sitting aside. We are helping them. Now, lose-lose, we don't even discuss the problem. Okay. Avoid or withdraw. We don't even discuss the problem. The other person does not even know. Jagam, Rashid, they don't even know you have a conflict with them. Very important. Acha, lose win. Now, lose win we have two here. One is accommodating. Accommodating is whatever he says, I'll do it. Like forcing you normally do with your subordinates, with your vendor, downward stakeholders. You know, no? When we identify stakeholders, we basically, those who are downward, I can do forcing with them. But if they are upward stakeholder, they are my boss, they are sponsor, people like those, I accommodate them. This is a very, next strategy is a very interesting one, that is smoothing. So smoothing is a delaying tactic. You discuss and then delay. So this is very important. We are like, I do many times, if you are my student, you have seen in the class, if you start talking about some other topic, I listen to you and I say, okay, this is important, put in a parking lot, we will do it later on. Discuss and delay. You discuss something and then you delay it for some later time. Then of course, we have an in-between strategy, that is compromising. Both parties give up in compromise. Okay. Both parties give up. I like to say that they are standing here, they move a step backward. That is compromise. Avoiding, the other party don't even know. Other party don't even know about conflict. Okay, forcing you took the decision. So I hope this conflict management strategies are clear to everyone here. So when we go there, okay, we have question number 34. And we look at this question, okay. So here you are managing a large pharmaceutical company. The project sponsor is always late to the meeting. Even today he's late for the meeting. What you did not talk to him, or discuss this. You just document. Okay, you just documented it. So I did not confront it to solve the problem. I did not discuss and delay. I did not even. He does not even know I have a problem. Maybe he's thinking I don't have any problem with that. He does not know. If he does not know, he does not know. Right? So we avoided the problem. Next question. A or E. Tamina, how you are saying A? I would love to know how you are justifying A option. Okay. Now it's not about the issue is related to Tamina about anything. The problem is that when it's not about the what the problem is about. The problem is there. So the mindset, how the question should be solved. How the question should be solved. See, because the seniors are mentioned outdated and non-productive. Okay. But how I'm gonna take that decision? I don't know. I don't know about that. I need to see. But I can take a decision on. This is an important thing. Think about it. We use, so the right answer is E option. We need to look into that. How we can do? We discuss with both parties. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. We need to talk to both parties. E is the right answer. Okay. Now, I need you to tell me which level of conflict is this and what you are doing in this question. Diplomacy. A Reshma saying World War. Okay, B. Okay. One more time, what are the 5 level of conflicts? What are the 5 level of conflict management, guys? 5 level of conflict. I need to know. This is continuous thing. Mhm. Hmm. Problem to solve disagreement contest crusade world war. Problem to solve disagreement contest crusade world. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Repetition is the mother of success. ठीक है? Repetition is the mother of success. So, what has happened? Starting getting physical. This is 4 to 5. Okay, use diplomacy. Why? Now this is getting out of hand. Okay, escalate. No, this needs to be done, guys. Never get in a conflict. Otherwise, you can get a slap in between. B is the right answer. B for beta. B is the right answer. Now I need a quick answer for this one. Forcing. You ask them, you force them. You said, do this. Yes, you are right, guys. Forcing is the right answer. This is kind of a masterclass on team topic. Why compromising? Zuhaib, you said compromising. Why compromising, guys? You're a very busy project manager. Team members have been discussing about a particular technical issue. You went to the meeting, agree on a solution. Which conflict management technique we have used? Here, listen here. All parties agree to one solution and started working into it. Okay, we did not delay. I discussed it. I did not force. Three options are eliminated. We are left with two options. Now, in these two options, compromising is when both parties give up something. That is the key word for compromising. Nowhere it is mentioned that. So we are left with problem solving. C option. Yes, here we are compromising because both parties to give up something. One of the most important thing is to look at this, give up something. Okay. Next question. So here a very important keyword is that you shared with them. Let's discuss this thing at some other time. You smoothed. It is not avoiding. What have you done? You discuss it. This is the keyword here. You discuss and delay. Here again one more time. Compromises. Both parties give up something. Both parties give up something. That is compromising. Problem solving, you discuss and you try to get a win-win situation. Avoiding, you don't discuss at all. Forcing, you take the decision. Here you discuss and delay. Here you discuss and delay. That is smoothing. I need you to explain me all for these documents here, please. Okay, so one of the team member who is responsible for that task. Burn down chart, it shows how much work is remaining. Burn up chart is how much work is done. Cumulative flow diagram is a visual depiction of Kanban. Whereas RACI is who is responsible, who is accountable, whom to consult, whom to inform. So the answer would be RACI. Again, we get burn up, burn down. Those charts are in the questions. So we look into that. So the question says, how much work is remaining? No, the purpose here is, Tamina, to give you the core concept. What I like to say, fundamentals. Okay, I like what Tamina said. Are we getting easy questions? No, I'm getting fundamental questions here. If you work on the fundamentals and you get them right, everything is built on that moment. Okay, not every time we need to solve the same type of question which we did last time. Okay, we need to see what are the fundamentals, and if I can work on the fundamentals, I can get this thing done. Okay, that is the goal of today's coaching call. On Saturday we will have PMP marathon, 60 question answers, and then I will see you, Tamina. What the easy questions. One down is the right. Next question. No, today my plan is to actually give you some mindset, right? Okay, okay. So this question is also clear. Burn up, burn down chart. My goal in today's question answer is very clear, and I hope that is making sense to all of you. Making sure that you are on the right direction, and once you are on the right direction, you get the things away. Okay. So yeah. So anyone has any question on that? Yes, that was burned down. That is burned up. Okay. Last question for today. Yeah. So we need to meet and then discuss how we can look into that. So C is your right answer. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Very important thing, on Saturday we are going to have a PMP marathon. That is 60 question answers. Okay, 60 question answers made by certified PMPs on Saturday. If you are my student, of course, you will get the access for that. You don't need to worry about it. But if you are not my student, you will still get access. Register, like see my number or email. Send me. I'll send you a registration link for that session. It will be 60 question answers made by certified PMPs. And of course, if you want to join our program, my class is going to start on next Friday, and I'll make sure you become PMP. That is my goal here. to make sure you become PMP in the minimum possible time. With that, I wish you best of luck and see you in PMP Marathon. Bye-bye. The first PMP with us, Kirti, Ahmed, Abdullah, Adil, Ishtiaq, Alhamdulillah, Mehtab, Taif, Awais, Rama, Sayyid, Suhail, Archana, Shahil, Princey, David, Nida, Bin. The first PMP with us, Kirti, Ahmed, Abdullah, Adil, Ishtiaq, Alhamdulillah, Mehtab, Taif, Awais, Rama, Sayyid, Suhail, Archana, Shahil, Princey, David, Nida, Bin, Tahreem, Satya, Neetu, Mazhar, Hossein, Maya, Abdurrahman, Vladimir, Fatima, Matiullah, Anand, Arib, Alina, Ali, Hassan, Ahmed, Amir, Aisha, Ashok, Arfan, Mohit, Samita, Lindsay, Farid, Minu, Shahid, Faisallah, Vigneshwar, Vignesh, Kunal, Bilal, Manas, Akhtar, Jawad, Hasnain, Kamran, Harun, Sayyid Ghazanfar, Ankur, Yani, Ayman, Om Prakash, Usman, Risor, Prem, Harpreet Kaur, Faisal, Amir, Vishal, Yaref, Om Prakash, Sharan, Sanan, Gopal, Usman, Bala, Milan, Lavlina, Zafabita, Kira, Usama, Umar, Sweta, Sheikh Shafi, Ram, Rakesh, Kaisar, Nimra, Nazish, Munib, Zahid, Darab, Duad, Jim, Jangir, Imran, Ibrahim, Bilal, Abdul, Mateen Iqbal, Wasim, Basma, Dania, Ram, Sudha, Neil, Vinkat, Asad, Shabaz, Vikas, Rij, Laren, Sajnan, Ankit, Abhishek, Raisa, Saeed, Maheen, Rajiv, Rahideen, Jangir, Salman, Aslam, Asma, Pepil, Sayyid, Solat, Hashim, Lakshmi, Rashad, Hussain, Dinesh, Awais, Asif, Ashraf, Ahmad, Ali Afsar, Zuhaib, Jain, Tabad, Asrar, Muhammad Ahmad, Chandrakant, Zishan, Anga, Veena, Nandan, Unati, Uday, Toil, Sharjeel, Ali, Aftab, Mubashir, Tayyab, Tamanna, Tahir Hussain, Dhani Abbas, Faisha, Suhail, Shubham, Kalayum, Shrikant, Vilakshmi, Suhail Bashir, Suhail, Saurabh, Salma, Said, Sikandar, and Sikandar himself. Hussain, Taj, Ravi Lalo, Kesh, Rajiv, Qasim, Pratap, Amia, Rakil, Saddam, success story of friend. Naveen, Venkatesh, Ankur, Pooja, Suresh, Said, Uzaif, Kashif, Pradnya, Surush, Deep, Dani, Sam, Hasan Javed, Rahim, Pavanti, Nithya, Naveen, Nara Singh, Manib, Shabaz, Intizar, Muhammad Ali Virani, Ahmed Adnan, Mudassir, Manili, Manish Kaz, Manaila, Yakas, Oman, Sayyid Kavi, Johar, Ibran, Rahim. This is a love story. Jane, Vishnu, Mohsin, Sashi, Sara, Mohsin, sister, Aitan, Harun Rashid, Numan, Waqar, Rizwan, Muzamil, Farhan, Rizwan, Faisal, Sayyid, Mubashir, Deepa Prakash, Deepa, Deva, Chitali, Nataranj, Basit, Barkat, Tazir, Asfar, Riyaz, Arvind, Agarwal, Aksa, Anani, Tarat, Bhai, Kalpana, Amar, Ali, Akhil, Azaz, Afshanan, Adil, Smad, Rashi, Kudrat, Sudha, Ram, Priya, and Vanith. Shamim. Here we have PMP number 883 of 2025, Abdul Hamid from Canada.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So